This is Lawrence D. Adams, and this is the Thinking Class. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have the Thinking Class. And if you don't get it, it is your own as fault. Thank you for joining us today as we start our teaching, continuing on manifesting what you want and letting go at the same time. It's a couple of hacks I'm going to give away today, and I really want you to get this. This some good game. There's going to be some good game today. So I'm actually looking for something right here. I'm gonna plug something right now to make sure this is working. But yeah, you guys don't want to miss today as we talk about these manifesting what you want while letting go. Some hacks. So manifesting what you want. As you've seen Friday and all last week, it's been full of events, things going on, and we wanted to make sure we talked about it from the point of the thinking class. Salute Jonathan W. So we from the point of the thinking class. So today we're talking about manifesting what you want while letting go. Manifesting what you want. This is going to be uncensored, uncut. Man, I'm telling you, it's going to be raw. So let's get to it. So the first thing, when manifesting what you want, let's get manifestation what it is. Manifestation is what's going on. Manifestation is this. Taking something from the internal world and bringing it into the what? External world. Taking from what's in and bringing it what's out. So that's exactly what it is. Manifesting what you want into this world right now. And when we said we stand on this premise about manifestation is this: you only manifest who you are. Everything is you pressed out. I don't care you like it good, bad, or indifferent. It is you pressed out. And once you realize that, you'll stop complaining about what's going on in your life. So I want you to get this foundation. And when we talk about game over here, we're not talking about everybody else and how they define game. We're talking about game as in strategy. So we definitely have to have strategy in how we move and what we need to go to next. So the first point I want to cover in while you are manifesting what you want while letting go. So the first thing you need to do to manifest what you want, as we covered last week, week before, and again, and I'm bringing it down for a reason, you have to determine what you want. There's no need to talk about you would have manifest you want and letting go if you do not know individually what you want, not what society say, not what your mama and big mama say, not what your cousin and them say. What do you really want? Clarity is very important. So the first point is this: decide exactly what you want. This weekend and this week has been amazing. I wrote down in one of my journals is in the kitchen. I wrote in there that I wanted to do something. I just wrote one sentence and then I closed the book. I decided what I want. That night, unbeknownst to me, I get on the panel and shout out to King Dre, gave the information that I needed that I wrote down in the book. Fast forward the next day, I go to a dance club, dance party, boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Samantha. We went to go dancing. I didn't dance. I was just chilling. I danced a little bit because I'm still learning how to do it. And I get on a panel with, I get on a panel with China White and Alfie. Boom, what happened? The answer showed up again. When I decided unequivocally what I wanted, it showed up. So you have to be very clear on what you want, where you want to be at, what you want to accomplish, and stop complaining and whining and belly aching about it. Stop thinking about how, when, and how long it's going to take place. One thing I did was I decided what I wanted. If anybody who deals with me know at this time, once I decide something, it's implemented. It's done. Done. There's no question about it. There's no question that who gonna do what. It is done. If the meat need to be cut, it's gonna be cut. Fat is gone. It is done. You have to be decisive and clear on what you want in life. Not what somebody else wants, not what some YouTubian say or some Instagramian and this one says this one and that. Decide exactly what you want out of life. The next thing, Point number 2, make sure what you want is so big and audacious and so out of the realm of what you were out of your comfort zone that it scares you. Make sure what you want is so big out of the realm and it almost scares you. I couldn't. That you almost got to say to yourself, you got to choke. Wait a minute. I can really have this. That's what you have to decide. You have to decide what you want. The first point. The second point is you have to what? Dream something bigger. We got too many people. Let me say it because I'm going to cover it. I'm going to just kick. I'm going to take the gloves off. Too many people who are comfortable with being small and not dreaming big. You have to dream, decide what you want, make what you decide big enough that it shakes you to the core. Let me say this for all you YouTubians. And I'm going to say there can only be one Kevin Samuels. Stop trying to go for his crown and get your own damn crown. There can only be one Kevin Samuels, one legacy, one thing that he did. He did what he was supposed to do. Go get your own. Stop trying to be a duplicate. Stop trying to be a carbon copy. Go build your own kingdom. This man decided to build his own kingdom because of what he wanted. He said emphatically that I wanted to be rich. He transformed himself in a couple of years from this content to the next content. He dreamed big. And from what I understand, behind the scenes, he had bigger things that he wanted to accomplish. But at time was not on his side. So please don't come over here that you want to be the next person in line. You want to be the person who's going to do this. I'm going to be. You ain't that. Let his legacy be what it's going to be. Decide exactly what you want, and you need to dream big. Dream big. Because I know I want to do it. I know what I want to do. I'm just being honest. I know I want to do a documentary. I want to do a film. I got about 100 books that are inside of me that are waiting to come out. I got something I need to do. Stop, please. This point number 2, really stick in your head. Dream big and not dream somebody else's dream. Do not dream somebody else's dream. Some of y'all are stuck on stupid because you want to dream somebody else's dream. You want to carbon copy somebody else. You take the principles that they did, but you be your unique person who you are, and you need to dream big. Some of y'all need to go away, get away from everybody, what you think, and find out what is lying in you that is so big that needs to manifest. That needs to manifest like now. Not yesterday, but now. You keep manifesting peanuts when the real manifestation is trying to give you a peanut farm. Let's keep it 100. When the real manifestation is what? You trying to manifest, I'm going to try manifesting peanuts. Because you're thinking too small. When you need to be getting the farm and you need to be supplying planters peanuts with your peanuts from your peanut farm so that you can get money for your generation and the next 3 generations. That's how big you need to be thinking. All this small talk and I don't want to do this. Some of you, for me, I know I need to live in 2 states. One floor somewhere, one over here and one somewhere else. Why? Because I need to think big. I know I need to be on TV. I've been on TV multiple times. But now I need to really get there. Why? Because I need to think bigger. You need to think bigger. Bigger, I mean bigger. So the first point is this. Decide what you want. Think bigger. The next point I want you to get right now. The next point is so very important because most people get trapped in this point right here. Stop trying to track what you want to manifest. Let me say that again. Stop trying to track what you want to manifest. Yeah. Any of y'all ever go on to, you order some on Amazon, you put your order in, boop, 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 you put your order in, and the first thing you do, you get a tracking on it. I need to get that tracking number. It said it's going to be there on Tuesday. Now, this is Monday. It says it's going to be on Tuesday, but I'm going to track it. So you start, while you at work, wow, it's on the airplane. Ooh, wow, it's it's open near my house. Ooh, wow, the postman got it. And then the next thing you know, you look on there, and the postman didn't got it. He left it back at the station. Oh, shoot. So you go back and you waiting, you concerning yourself like, dog, where is my package? Where is my package? And and then you start looking like, oh boy, I want my package. Where is my package? And you start worrying, you start thinking about somebody, you start looking out the window, and everybody that knock on the door, you start looking like, well, that might be my package. Stop trying to track what you want to manifest. Let me say that again. Stop trying to track what you manifest. We all have did that. We wanted something, and the first thing we do is we try to trace everything that was taking place. We try to do what? We try to track everything that was taking place. We try to track, okay, yeah, this person need to do this, and this and that. We tried to overplan with what? With what? How it needs to take place. Guess what? That's not going to cut it anymore. You got to stop tracking what you want to manifest. It's only short-circuiting or slowing down the progress. Take your tracker off of the thing that you want to manifest. Let me say that again. Take the tracker off of whatever it is you want to manifest. Some guys want to manifest talking to this particular girl. So what they do is they get a Jeep, they get their phone. Oh, where's my other phone? I don't got my phone right here. They get their phone and they start watching when she texts them. Oh, she texted me 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna text her back and right now. Or I'm gonna wait the next day because somebody told me to text her. Then you by the phone looking. Oh, I don't know. She did this. Oh man, I don't know. You start getting nervous and you in your mind. Stop trying to track what you want to manifest. Some of your game is messed up, but I'm gonna talk to these guys. Some of your game is messed up because you're trying to track the woman. Let her, if she want to be with you, baby, she gonna be with you because you know that you are the what? Sugar and honey iced tea, and you are the man. Stop trying to gauge when you need to text and when you need to interact with her. Do I send her roses? Do I not send her roses? Do I do this? Do I get dinner? What do I do? I don't want to appear like I'm a simp. You already in the wrong mindset because you should be in the mindset that this woman wants me. And all I gotta do, I don't chase, baby. She comes to me because this is who I am, because I stopped tracking the progress. Now, when I mean, and I'm talking about, let me be very specific on what I mean. When I say tracking the progress, I mean tracking how it shows up and when it takes place. Because I want y'all to be very clear about this. Not no craziness that you just let things just happen willy-nilly. You got to track, you got to take your tracker off of what you want. The next point I want to make. The next point, which is good. This you got to get this one. Now I'm gonna tell you something different. If you want your comment to show up, you got to super chat it now. We have y'all got some woo. If you want your comment to show up on the screen, you got to super chat it. So so the next thing is, if you know what you want, you're getting something big, and you take the tracker off. What you have to do is. What you have to do is this. You have to act act like it's already here. Let me say that again. Manifest what you want while letting go. When you get to the place, get to the place where you want, you have to get to the place where you act as if it's already here. You don't worry, you don't concern, you took the tracker off, you in a place of ease, or you in the seven, like what God did on the seventh day, he went into rest or into a Sabbath. He created all these things. Listen to what the words I'm using. He created all these things and they became to be, and then he rested. Let me say that again. He created all these things and then he began to what? Rest. What did he do? He began to rest. Why did he rest? Because he realized what he created was already done. You got to get to the place when you wanting what you want and while letting go, you got to get to the place where it is already done. I said this times past 3 weeks ago, but I want to emphasize it right here. Get what I'm about to say right here real good. You got to get to the place where you are at the end and you have accomplished what you said you want. We gave the bicycle example. We gave the example of everything else. But let me give a personal example. When I wanted something, I got to the end, and I'm going to share this week on how to do the process. I'm going to share this week on how to do this process because I haven't told you how to do this hack. But what I did was I went to the end. I went to the what? The end, E-N-D. I went to the end. And I said, you know what? Once I put the order into the Amazon machine, the package was guaranteed to be on the way. Let me say that again. Once I put the package in the Amazon machine, the package was guaranteed to be on the what? To be on the way. I didn't worry about it. I didn't concern myself about it. I just said, you know what? It's done. Because once I put my purchase in and I paid for it, guess what happened? I knew it was done. I didn't have to worry no more. I went to work and then I got a notification on my phone that my package is outside my door. See, you got to get to the place where you are saying that it is completely done. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm gonna tilt my hat to the side. It's done. D-O-N-E, done. Not trying to be done. It is done. And you watch what happens when you get into the place of which from want to done. From where? From want to done. From want to done. Most people are stuck in the place of wanting something and not getting to the place of that is done. Let me throw this extra hack in there. That is the reason why it's not manifested in your life, because you're still in the place or the land of want. I got to sneeze. Let me say that again. Woo. Bless me. Woo. I guess I got it out. You have to get to the place of from want to this already done. To the place of what? Want to already done. This is a hack that most people don't get. There has to be a click inside of you where you do not want what you say you want anymore. You do not want what you say you want anymore. But LTA, that seems contradiction, but I do want it. And that is the reason why it is not showing up in your life. It's still stuck at the Amazon Fulfillment Center. It's still stuck where? At the Amazon Fulfillment Center, because you're still in the place of want. Get your packages that belong to you out of the Amazon Universal Fulfillment Center into the place that is already here. Thank you, everybody. Get your packages that belong to you, not your cousin, not anybody else, but belong to you. Some of y'all are signing packages for other people and it doesn't belong to you. Some of y'all are signing packages for people who are their mess and it doesn't belong to you. Some of y'all are signing packages are other people's dreams and it doesn't belong to you. Some of y'all, I'm gonna say it again, want to be Kevin Samuels. And shout out to my brother, rest in peace, but you would never be him. That belongs to him. Get the package that belongs to you. Get the package that belongs to you. You have to sign for the package that belongs to you. Not your, see, this would get people mixed up. You end up manifesting other people's stuff and not your stuff. Let me drink some of this mud. Some of you are manifesting other people's stuff and not what belongs to you. So you keep manifesting other people's thoughts, other people's dreams, and not what belongs to you. Find out what belongs to you. That's why we went to the step that is already done. Get to the place of it's done. Now, let me go to the next one. You need to catch this one because this one I practice. It's already done. So you need to catch this one. You really need to catch this hack. I'm telling you, you need to catch this hack. Most people don't get this one. If it's already done, correct? And we ain't talking about fake it till you make it and all that kind of stuff. We ain't talking about that. If it's already done, what would you be doing? How would you act? Who would you be talking to if it's already done? How would you feel if it's already done? Who would you be calling? Mom, you ain't gonna believe this package from Amazon just arrived. It's outside. It's so big. They had to send 2 trucks over. What, baby? Yeah, it was 2 trucks. But who would you tell when it's already done? See, y'all haven't, you get to the point of, I want this, to it's done. Now you need to get to the point where that is already done. Now you need to get to the point to, the next point is, what would you be doing after you realize that it's already done? Who would you call? Who would you tell? Would you dial? Who would you text? Baby, you ain't gonna believe this. This thing is humongous. I got three trucks, Amazon trucks out there, a semi, and then bringing the little truck in to bring in something because all my packages then came in. Who would you let know? See, most people live in the place of want and not living in the place of past it until who you would tell. Now, I want you to put in the chat room, who would you tell for the things that you say you want when it's done? Who would you communicate to? Who is the first person you would text? Put it in the chat room right now. Who would be the first person that you would text when you realize the thing that you manifested is already here? Who would you text? Who would be the first person that you would text message? Who would you get on the phone and be like, oh, you ain't gonna believe this. This thing is why. Oh, I got my husband. Oh, I got my wife. I got that girl I was talking about. Who would it be the first person you would text? Put that in the chat room right now. There's a reason why we're doing this, because it's an exercise. Who would you think about it now? Who will be the first person that you would text? Would it be mama and them? Who would you text? I don't see nobody texting put it in the chat room. Put in there, who would be the first person that you would text message knowing when you realize it's already done? Who would you say? Oh, you ain't gonna believe, girl, bruh, you remember that girl who was that was sitting right? Who got them curves? You know that one with that, she got that, yeah. Dude, I got, she right here. She right there, bruh. She right. Oh, damn. You remember that car I showed you? You know that car I showed you, man? Oh, man, you ain't gonna die. I'm gonna hold. Let me do a screen. Let me do a picture. Then I'm gonna screenshot you the picture that I got. Who would be the first person that you would screen? Who you would tell like, oh man, Doc, I got that man, that car, man. Yeah, it's whoo. And you once I see you putting in there who you would tell. Now the next thing I want you to get involved with him. I want you to tell me so you know who you would text and what message you would send. What would be the feeling thing? What feeling would you have? What feeling would you have knowing that you got it? You didn't text message the person. I see a lot of people say I text myself, but what feeling would you have? What would you be like? Would you be like, oh, mama say, mama say, mama kusa, mama say, mama say, mama kusa, mama say, mama say, mama. Who would be the first? You got the first person you would text, but this the next thing. What is the feeling? Now, don't get all crazy and simpish and no, we ain't talking about that because feeling gets the blessing. But what would be the feeling that you were overall feeling? If you can give 3 feelings or 3 words that were defined to describe how you would feel knowing that you got what you want. What would be you like, oh, finally, baby Jesus, the one in the major, the one who beat up the devil, the one, oh my God, the angel. What feeling would you have? What overwhelming feeling? You'd be like, man, damn. What would be the feeling that you would have that you know what you manifested, and you did the process? What would be the feeling? You got the person that you would text message, but what would you do a jig? What you body? What would you do? Would you do a dance? What would you feel? What feelings? I said three feelings that you would feel. Can't be the same one. Give me something different. You would feel excited. You feel elated. Some of you might be like, I've been waiting for. You be singing Phil Collins. I've been waiting all my life. Oh no. You start singing Phil Collins. What would you feel? What would be? You're like, I see people putting in feelings. So you would feel, some people say grateful, they feel this way, they feel that way. But you would feel all these things. We got who you would text message, the first person you would text message. Now, I want you to get it. We're going to go to the next step because this is the process. I want you to get it. This will be the next process. Who will be the last person that you would ever tell? Let me say that. Who would be the person on your list? You got it. You got the thing. But who the last person? I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to tell them. I ain't gonna be able to tell them what I got. Nah, they ain't gonna be able to handle this. Who would be that one person that you said, nah, they can't find out about this work and they find out about this and they gonna trip out. I ain't gonna be able to tell them. I ain't gonna be able to tell these people, baby, Jesus. I'm not gonna be able to tell. I ain't gonna be able to tell them. Who would be that one person that you say, you know what? It's cool and all. I'm grateful, and I text the first person I would text. But who would be that first person you come to mind like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to tell them. I ain't gonna be able to tell. You got to name that one person. Just like it's a group of people, you might say a group of people, but if it's that one person, it might be that one jealous person. Like, I ain't gonna be able to tell that person. Doc, geez, Louise, I wanna tell them that I got this girl, but they're gonna be hating like crazy. I ain't gonna be able to tell them this. Nah, this ain't gonna happen like that, man. Who would be that one person that you would not tell? Huh? Who would be that one person? If you told them, they'd be like, you really got that car? I don't know if you can afford it. How much is the insurance? How the kids gonna fit back there? Well, who gonna help you out? Didn't you just lose your job? I can't believe you did that. The reason why I want you to get this is because I want you to get into the feeling of it. So that that one person that like, because you got to identify that person. Y'all giving y'all some free game today. You got to identify who that one person would be. Who that one person would be. Whew. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. So you got the person to the first person you would text. You got full of the feeling. Now, the next thing I want you to get, and I want you to get this one. I want you to get this. Now, you manifested what you want and you got through the process. This is the thing I want you to get. Now, if you want your comment to come up on the screen, you got to super chat it. Our super chat questions, super chat comes. You want a question to come up, it comes up on super chat. You want your comment to come up on the screen, you got a super chat. So the next thing is, where would you go? Where would you go if this is already done? I want you to get this. Where would you go? You got it. You know, you got that. I always say the girl because I'm trying to, this is a man's channel, but you got that girl. Where would you go? Ah, man. I think I'm going to take her out to Starbucks. We're going to have some coffee. We're going to have some cookies and milk, whatever. Where would you go? Where would you take, where the first that you want to manifest the car? Where would the first place you drive your car to? If it's a house, who would you invite over? If it's your new boo thing, where would y'all go? If it's a trip, where would you go? What location? We're trying to locate your package right now. Where would you go if you got what you said you wanted and you let it go? Where would you go? Where would you go? Where would you go? Where would you go? I need you to put in the chat. Where would you go? Where would you go? Because I'm gonna go to the next thing because you gotta get this. You gotta, I am walking you through the process of manifestation. Where would you go? I want you to be, while you listening to this, going, I never thought about that. But where would you go? We got who you would text message. You got how you would feel. You already got who you ain't gonna tell. Now we need to know where you would go. Where would you go? If you're trying to get that boo thing, that shorty over there, what's up, shorty? You trying to get that shorty right there? Yo, baby, yo. Where would y'all go? Where the first place y'all go have dinner at? Location. I'm trying to get you to a location because I'm trying to get you to the feeling that you already have it. But you gotta realize you gotta have a location. I need a locality or where you would be at. GPS or where you would be at. The next thing, this is the next thing. What would you be wearing? I seen somebody put it there, go straight to the dealership, Sigma. So you're going, what would you be wearing when you go to the dealership because you got what you want? What would you be wearing? Would you have one of you having your gold chain? What would you, what would you be wearing? Some of y'all may not be wearing anything. Let me put that again. Some of y'all, what y'all want to do, y'all may, clothes may not even be an option. You like, nah, what? I don't even need clothes. When I got what I got, baby, I don't need no clothes. What would you be wearing? Would you have on, ladies, would you have on your red bottoms or your high heels? Would you have on that dress to sway side to side when you walk? Then would you have on that tie and that suit? You looking like GQ, like you just graced the cover of GQ. What would you be wearing? What would you wear? What you put on that cologne, that $1,000 cologne, like what would you be wearing when you have what you say you want? What would you wear? What shoes would you have on? What hat, if you had a hat? What would you have on? What cologne? We're gonna go a little cologne or perfume would you be wearing? I'm trying, sisters and brothers and sisters, I'm trying to push you to a place that's already taken place. But I got to get you to the point that you know who you would text message. I'm trying to get to the point that you know how you would feel, but I'm also trying to get you to the point who you wouldn't tell, but I want you to know the location, but now I need to know what you would be wearing. Some of y'all women say, I ain't wearing no bra. No, I ain't wearing no bra. He gonna see everything. It is what it is. Some of you brothers say, you know what? I'm just gonna let it all flow. I'm gonna have my chest hair out. I'm just gonna be like, she gonna see the taco meat. It is what it is, because I got it what I want. What would you be wearing? Would you have a fresh cut? Would you get your twisties, or would you get your what would you be wearing? You had the fly sunglasses on. What would you be wearing if you had what you say that you want? What would you be wearing? What would you be wearing? See, I want you to get this. To get this. What would you be wearing? Now that we got you what you're wearing, now we got you to what you be wearing. I want you to, we got the location, we got what you're wearing. We know what shoes and cologne that you may have, or perfume. We got to that point. Let's get to the next one, because it's already here. It's already here. We got who you would tell. I want you to get to the next thing. If you got what you said you wanted, think about this. This is going to be deep, and I think I might have cut it after this. Y'all better grab your wigs down, get your twisty twisted, make sure your teeth is locked in place. Get this next one, because I want you to really get this one. Now that you have what you said you want, you didn't text message who you said you need to text message. You didn't felt the feeling. You didn't say who you won't tell. You didn't find the location. You know what you're going to wear. What would you manifest next? What you in the place which you got what you said you wanted. What would be the next thing that you would put on your agenda to manifest? What would be the next thing that you feel that you will manifest next? LDA is on fire today. What would be the next thing? You got to the place, you got this, but now you say, oh, I got this. Now I can jump to this. What would be the next thing that you will manifest? What would be the next thing that you would manifest? You didn't get everything. You got your gear up. You got the text messages. What would be the next thing that you would manifest? I'm walking you somewhere today, and I want you to follow me. What would be the next thing that you would manifest in your life? You manifested this. Now you need to manifest. What would be the next thing you would manifest? What would be the next thing you manifest? Because what happens is, the reason why I'm saying this, what will be the next thing you manifest after you manifest this first thing? Because I want you to see that you have the strength and the fortitude to manifest anything that you want. But if I can't get you to see past what you want now, you will never see what you can get to the next now. Let me say that again. If I can get you past the point of what you want now, into the place where you already have it, and to your next now, and to your next manifestation, you will always be stuck over here wanting. So what would be the next thing you would manifest? Give an example, LDA. I'm glad you asked. If you say that you want to start a shoe business, and you got your shoe business going, you got shoes coming in, you got the J's coming in, you got the special DJ Khaled brand of J's, you got these J's in, what would be the next thing that you would manifest after you got your store and you got a good business? A second location. Bing bong. A second location would be the next thing that you would manifest or think about manifesting. If you found that special one and y'all get along, y'all in a happy look, y'all in a happy relationship, what would be the next thing that y'all would do? Manifest? How about marriage? I don't know who's calling me right now, but again, you gotta thank you. What would be the next thing that you would manifest? You gotta think that far in advance to think bigger. So what would be the next thing after this that you would manifest? You say, oh man, what? Oh my God. See, this is what, let me give you what I do. I go pick up This weekend I went shopping. I go to the mall and just look for go to the mall, and I almost like a scavenger hunt. I go to a couple stores and I look for different pieces. So I found some nice pants. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see the pants that I have on. They nice, comfortable drawstring. They nice. The next thing I do is I said, I have to find what I can get to go with this. Did you hear what I just said? I have to go and find what I can get to go with this. Oh, I can wear my white shoes, or I can wear my loafers, my brown loafers, or I can wear that white shirt, or I got this green shirt that will rock with it, or I can wear a button up, I can wear that linen. I start thinking what I can put with what I just bought that I wanted in the first place. Catch what I'm saying. I'm teaching you this. This is too much game. So I start thinking about what next would I do. So I got the pants, came home, tried them on. I was like, oh, these fitting right. Everything flowing and growing. I said, okay, what do I pick with this? I start thinking about the next. Can I wear a suit jacket? If I had a white suit jacket, baby, white suit jacket with the right cut, it'll look good. I start thinking about that. Then I start thinking about wear the white shoes with it. Oh my God. And then I got to find the right brim, the summer brim, summer straw hat. I already start thinking how this outfit begins to what? Turn into multiple outfit off of one pair of slacks. This is the same thing you have to do when you want to manifest something, and you get it, you at the place of already have it. You got to go to the next step is what? What would I do next with it? What would be the next thing? Once you get that, you will understand that your life is in a perpetual place of manifestation. What would you do next? What would you do next? I promise you it works easy. It works that way. Some of y'all are too stuck in the place of getting and not thinking about the next. So you stay out of the place of want, but you stay into a place of what? Manifestation. You stay in the place of what? Manifestation. Manifestation. Once you get that, baby, it's going to turn your world upside down. This is Lawrence D. Adams. When spirituality and the game combines, you have what we call the thinking class. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Hit the bell. Shout out to all the new subscribers who came in on Friday. 1,000 people came in on Friday. What did we talk about manifesting? Bing bong. 1,000 subscribers on in less than 24 hours. Subscribe to this show. Subscribe to this. Join us in getting your thinking and your asphalt together so you can have what's designed for your life. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Hey, thank you. Thank you for joining. Shout out to the thinking class, all those who are in the thinking class. Join us on, guess what? Wednesday. See you guys there. This is Lawrence D. Adams, and I am, we got to get the music. Where the music at? And I'm out. See you Wednesday. Peace. Jono, where you at, man? Where you at, Jono?